Now we're going to talk about reliability. Reliability is reliability of a measurement is about how your measure produces identical results when it is used repeatedly. Okay, so if you made a test and you test your students this week, and then you use the same test next week, and student scores are correlated, that means your test is reliable. But you got to notice that we have three types of reliability. One is successive measure or test-retest reliability. That's what I just said, that you have a test and you use it once and then you use it next time and see if there is a correlation. You may use the exact test, you may use the exact same test, that's called test-retest reliability, or you can use a similar test, you just a little bit modifications, that's called parallel form. But we also have inter-rater reliability. You want your test not only be reliable on test-retest measurement, but also you want to, if you give your test to another a teacher or another evaluator, you get similar results. So if two teachers score the same test, they come with the same results or similar results that are highly correlated. And finally, we have internal consistency. Internal consistency measures if your test questions or test items are measuring the same thing. In another word, you want to see if the items are correlated. There are different types of there are different ways that you can measure internal consistency. One is a split half reliability, that you split the test. Like if you have 100 questions, you split it to 250 item questionnaire, and then you measure the correlation between the first half and the second half. Another way to measure internal consistency is to use Cronbach's alpha, that has a formula, and also there are some statistical packages that you can use to calculate it. And what Cronbach's alpha measures, instead of just measuring the correlation between the first half and the second half, you measure the correlation among all questions. And also there is a Coder-Richardson formula that you can use to measure the reliability. Coder-Richardson is when the test doesn't have like a true false answer. It has like a scale like 1 to 5, like essay questions that don't have a multiple choice or true false answers. All of these three ways measure the internal consistency of your survey or your test items. Here I'm gonna explain the relationship between these two concepts. Validity and reliability are partially related and partially independent. They are related in a sense that reliability is actually a prerequisite for validity. In other words, a test cannot be valid if it's not reliable. So uh, if you have made an IQ test and you measure a student today, his IQ is 75 and next week is 150, not only it's not reliable, it's not also valid. How it could be valid if it's not reliable? And on the other hand, they are independent because you may have a totally 100% reliable test but still not valid. For example, probably you know that in the old ages they used to measure IQ based on brain size. So you can reliably measure brain size accurately, you measure your brain size, but it's not a good indicator of your intelligence.